spoken. Less quiet than what I used to be. Talk is cheap, actions made me free. Came a long way from rainy days, rainbows to need a shade. Now I'm in the cut like a blade. Hold on, wait a minute. Playing in the game, no more sitting on the benches. Shout out to all my G's fighting in the trenches. Looking at a young brother winning. Gotta make sure my mother living. Mind in the clouds, feet not touching the ground, beating gravity. Remind myself, keep asking me, who better than Mars B? Got one answer, nobody.
Yo, what's up, Cheeky Go Gang? It's viewers lurking in the background. We'll ring out Marquise here in a little bit. For those who don't know, Mars B is a rapper from LA, a good friend of mine, and also the producer of the Cheeky Go theme song, as well as a number of his tracks. And in fact, all of his tracks, he produces all of his own music. I'm gonna introduce to the stage my man, Mars B.
Be here, man. How you doing?
It's my friend Mars B over here.
Everybody.
This is the producer of the Cheeky Go theme song, his newest album, UFO. What does UFO stand for again?
Universal Funky Outcast.
Yes, sir. Out of this world on every track, on every beat. Check out his new album, UFO. We're going to be playing all of his tracks, including his first mixtape, Space Jams.
Yes,
and hey, we're both rocking merch. Look at that.
Mars B.
Yes, sir. So, we're going to be doing 3 games of 2K, which won't be necessary because I'm going to win 2 in a row. The rules are, we're playing on Hall of Fame mode. We're playing different teams each round. At halftime, we will open up the questions to the chat. So you guys are more than welcome to ask Mars B some questions about his craft, about his life. And then at the end of every game, I'm excited about, I think it's gonna be my favorite part, being able to post on the loser's social media. That's gonna be lit. Yeah, no, I met Mars about 5 years ago. We were both going to Sac State. And I've seen him go from SoundCloud plays to full-on albums to performing in concerts. So it's been a cool little journey.
The progress, everybody. Nothing's just come like that. If it does, then it's not gonna last.
True. I'd love to go to Miami. I only went there to. Oh! God damn! No regard. I threw that. Ooh, I thought you were gonna get me. Oh! Where are you from, man?
I'm from Los Angeles, California, South Central to be exact. So if you heard of Nipsey and where he's from, that's basically my area.
We're a big Nipsey fan, you know.
Nipsey fan.
Tragic to hear about that loss. Yeah. You know, 2020 has been pretty rough on us as far as that goes. You know,
Kobe even hurt more.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah, I'll be real. We're playing 2K. You know, we have a great love for the game of basketball and a great love for Kobe Bryant. Fortunate as they were, and we wouldn't ever wish it upon. I think those losses taught us a lot. Right. I personally wasn't a fan of Nipsey Hussle. But, you know, I recognize the impact he had on the game. And by the game, I don't even mean the rap game per se. I think his influence went past just music.
Yeah.
And from what you've told me, that's one of the things you want to do with your platform. Can you tell me more about, outside of, you know, the fame and the fun, what do you want to use your platform for?
So I really want to create an economic, equality between people. So that means to basically become Robin Hood. You know what I'm saying?
Robin in the Hood.
Yeah. Take the money from the rich, give it to the poor. But a lot of artists want to just show off their chains and stuff.
Straight up. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but take care of your own first, you know? Oh, shit. Man, I'm making buckets now. See, I just got to ask him a bunch of questions, get him distracted. We good.
Talk again.
All right? Oh, man. So what got you into music? Do you have family who's into music?
To be honest, I don't have nobody that's like a musician, played instruments, nothing. I would say my parents were young when they had me, so I was real stuck into the 90s music, R&B. My grandmother used to listen to the Temptations.
So you grew up in a more
of like
people
a fan of music. Yeah,
right.
More people that was fan of music more than people who did music.
I put myself out here on this platform all the time. You know, I'm live. I never script anything. I find it easy though. I feel like with music, you really are showing a part of your soul.
Yeah.
You know, you're really part of like who you are.
That's fact.
So how would you describe your music? I mean, it's definitely different. It's not your typical rap.
I always just wanted to be different. That's the whole Mars B, the UFO thing. You know what I'm saying?
Out of this world kind of.
Yeah, exactly. A funk, rap, outer space type of vibe. There's people that have been like kind of touching the edge, touching the surface. I would say like Outkast.
Oh, for sure. Hey, that's a really good inspiration to have, though.
Yeah, ATLiens.
Yeah, you're not going to get more unique than, like, Andre 3000.
Yeah, exactly. Tyler, Creator, I would say, he's outside of the box. You know, when I first heard him, he was just vulgar with his stuff. He was about selling his soul to the devil and stuff.
But he's changed a lot, too.
Yeah, I know he kind of went to, like, the singing Flower Boy type.
Right,
Tyler
and
Creator.
it was really... Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. I'll take it. So you were mentioning earlier that, you know, you grew up with a lot of 90s rap. I really got attached to that old school vibe, that 90s DJ.
Tell.
We were like, we could be friends. Because I listen to DJ Quick.
Music does everything, man. Like,
It really can. I mean, like, if I can go to a party, right?
Yeah.
And if the music's bad, I'm probably not going to have a good time. So, you know, obviously hip-hop has changed a lot as the years have progressed. And I think one of the biggest turning points was when Kanye and 50 Cent had beef.
Oh, yep.
Right?
Yep.
And he was like, you know, I'll stop making music if you sell better than me. And I think we saw a huge shift in rap once Kanye was able to kind of stray away from that. So, like, what's your opinion on a lot of this newer, more experimental rap? In a way, you fall underneath that, right?
Yeah.
You know?
So, because, I'm that's my peers. I like the style in a way, but I don't like the message behind it. People got to understand they're role models. Whether you like it or not, or know it or not, you're a role model. Kids look up to you, they watch your videos, they see what you do, and they think that's what they're supposed to do.
Right.
So, like, I don't know if anybody listens to Future. I love Future music. It's catchy, it's everything, but the image is just like, he even said in an interview like where he don't even do lean and stuff like that, and he's talking about it like he does it still, kind of backwards, you know. It's kind of like me talking about being kind if I shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
It doesn't make sense.
Nah, are you up by 8?
Yeah.
Alright, the interview's over. I need to lock this shit down.
Keep asking questions.
But yeah, I've noticed a huge uptick of people like getting into lean.
Dying over it,
like
yeah.
lean hits you quick.
Yeah.
Like Lil Wayne had his seizures pretty young, you know, because he's been doing.
40 still.
Yeah, exactly. Rick Ross had them. I mean, we've had rappers die off of them. It's unfortunate. It really is. But like to your point, they are role models.
Yeah.
Like whether they like it or not. And they have a huge influence.
1 million followers. Like, you can't tell me with that many followers you're not inspiring people. People just gotta stop being naive about that and just really accept that reality.
I mean, even at our level, right? We have small followings. And even at that level, I've noticed that I do have a slight influence about how people think.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've had people come to me say, like, you know, you've inspired me to get back into streaming, or they ask me for advice. But it's just, even at my level, I notice that I can have a big impact on people. And it's crazy, like you said, for these big artists, especially ones from, like, really disadvantaged communities, to go ahead and keep doing that.
I think it's a lack of guidance, and sometimes it's just holding up that image that everybody want to see, that got them famous, that they want to keep up. You know,
That's true.
So I understand that part, but it's just, you got to be the bigger person.
So, you know, my creative process is, I'm assuming, very different than yours. You know, it's not like music. So what's your creative process like? Like, take us through, how do you think about starting a song, going into that song, and releasing it? Like, what's that like for you?
I find inspiration anywhere. So that would be from another song. Maybe somebody did me a kind gesture, or maybe somebody did me wrong or something.
That's true.
It depends. It just gives me in that certain vibe. From there, I go, since I create my own beats, I go in and make the sound that I kind of feel. And then once I get the beat done, create that Mars beat flavor to it.
So is it usually like you get the beat going first?
Yeah.
And then you get with the lyrics?
Yeah.
Huh.
Crazy because a lot of artists don't know how to do that. It's more of like they just get a beat and write, you know what I'm saying? And
That's what I've usually seen, right? Like they'll get it, they're like, oh, this shit slaps, and then they'll go in on it.
Exactly. It's more with me, is do I want it to sound like this? All right, let me change the chords. Let me add some drums. Add like a little alien space sound, you know, just to make it Mars beat. So.
True. I got you on the alien space sounds. I was waiting for him to say something about aliens. So, you know, we have a big love for 90s music. So, you know, if you could collaborate with an artist, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, that's a good one. I think I could really make a great song with Jay-Z.
Okay.
Jay-Z is like on my top list of rappers. Like, that's one artist that I always really looked up to. His progress is what made me really fall in love with him, because he didn't get on until 27 and I'm 24. You know, people think I'm taking too long, but in reality, I'm on time.
But it's true. I mean, you'll find all these people, they don't get bogged down by their their expectations of what time they should be successful. You know, and you know, Jay-Z definitely came from Bed-Stuy, same neighborhood as Biggie, right?
Yep.
You know, it's definitely not the best area. It's not a place that like breeds success on a regular basis. And he made a name for himself is an understatement, right? But you know, he's a worldwide brand at this point. You know,
part of the NFL now, and that's what I want to do. I want to just dip my hand into things I can and just try to change them. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we know the NFL has issues with race and politics and stuff. So
even health, the way they treat their players.
Exactly. You know, players get mental illness playing football. You know. And I don't have nothing against football, but yeah, they need to work better on their regulations and how they treat their players.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, granted, they get paid a lot, so some people argue that whatever, they're being paid millions, but, like, we've seen it. You know, a lot of people who aren't playing football get affected by these football players.
He married Beyonce. I'm trying to marry.
I'm trying to marry Beyonce, too.
I know everybody want a Beyonce.
That's true. The question would be, so if you could have, you know, like a Jay-Z, Beyonce, Mars B, and blank situation, who would be your blank?
Who would be my blank?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.